Hi guys, rubber band power time. It's going to be a bit noisy in the background because the washing machine's on. That's the only reason we're looking at the washing machine. So, rubber band power time. Had a question years ago, literally, on my main channel, Grandad is an Old Man. Could I make a rubber band powered car from a glass bottle? Well, the short answer is probably, but not that easy. Not with a single bottle, because if you want to get the rubber band up to the axle and then wind the rubber band round the axle, you really need to put a couple of outriggers on either side, so you've got a bit of space, and then you'll have to cut a hole in the bottom of the glass so you can have the rubber band go out the middle. So technically possible if you've got the right gear. Cutting holes in glass is not easy without the right gear. I mean, you could go the whole hog, you could drill a hole either side and have your axle go through, but I'm not going to do it that way. The easy option is use two bottles, same as quite a lot of my rubber band powered cars. That'll be the main chassis. We'll put something across to join it, top and bottom, just where our ordinary drinking straw for the wheel, for the axle tube, CDs or DVDs for the wheels, with plastic bottle tops for the hubs. So that's what we're going to do, something like that. And at the other end, a gap in the middle of the drinking straw so we can wrap the rubber band around it. Actually, I might swap that out for a hard plastic tube rather than a drinking straw, because then I can attach the rubber band to it. Yeah, I think I'll do that because I've got some hard plastic tubes over there in my stock. My stock of bits and pieces. That's a hard plastic tube. That's hard plastic. Yeah, I've got a few. We should be alright. To fill the gap between the bottles and give us some rigidity, I've got a bit of scrap foam here that I'm cutting with my hot wire cutter out in the shed there. But I'm just doing it by eye. I'm not actually making any guides to go around it, which is why it looks a bit odd. I've just done a quick version out there, but it's much too wide, so I've just drawn on it the sort of end result that I want. Yeah, I think that'll do. It's only very rough, but it'll hold the bottles apart, and I'll wrap tape around it to give us the rigidity. Well, the question is, will it work? That back axle does look a little bit weak, but we'll go for it. Going a little bit to the right. So I think we can say in principle it works. Could probably do with a stronger back axle and a little bit more power. That's my usual fix for a stronger back axle. It's a steel rod. A little bit big, but I'm going to leave it like that. I'm not going to cut it. Still got the same rubber bands. Still going a little bit to the right. Okay, so stronger rubber bands. I've doubled up the rubber bands so there's twice as many. See how we go. Yeah, that works. summary time. What have we got? Well, this was in response to a very old request, literally years old, from when I was doing rubber band powered cars on my main channel, 2013, 2014, that sort of time. And somebody wanted me to make one out of a glass bottle. So that's what we have here. We've got 2 wine bottles that are empty, I might say. The wheels are CDs with plastic bottle tops hot glued in the middle for hubs. Check out the video description, there's a playlist with help files on how to do that sort of thing. They're hot glued that side. On these ones they're actually just taped in place. The back axle is a steel rod because it needed a bit of extra rigidity. The axle tubes are just drinking straws, just sticky tape holding them in place on the back of the bottles. That spacer in the middle is a bit of scrap foam that I cut with a hot wire just to give us the general shape and hold the bottles in place. And there's sticky tape going around there to hold it all together. Front end, the axle tube is a bit of hard plastic tubing. Just sticky tape holding it on the front. And the front axle is actually a bicycle spoke going through. And the wheels are freewheeling on the bicycle spoke. In fact, that one's a little bit bent where it's hit the wall, I think. Yeah. Yeah, at this end the bicycle spoke is clamped in place with an electrical connector block, and then we got plastic beads to keep the wheels away from the edges, to give them a bit of what's the word? Well, the opposite to friction. Yeah, and it works. So I can sign that one off as one of my old projects finally, or old requests finally finished.